So our next thing is, this is not necessarily a Buffalo thing.
Not anymore.
Northeastern thing.
Yeah.
It's actually a Canadian company, but it is in the Northeast.
Well, they came to Buffalo a lot, like a bunch of years ago, and they've slowly been making their way more south into the United States.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, it was only a Canadian and Buffalo thing.
Yeah.
So what we have is we got a few things from Tim Hortons, which is the company. So we got black coffee, which they've doctored up to.
Nope.
Well, I
haven't.
put a little bit of French vanilla creamer in it.
Which I drink my coffee black, so it's fine. We also got, what is this?
An iced cappuccino.
Iced cappuccino. And Timbits, which if you've got Dunkin' near you, it's very much like their donut holes, munchkins, whatever they're called.
Let's do this quick.
I got a close-up in there.
Ooh. Oh, that's right.
I did the close-up.
you did the
Yeah. So,
A close-up will be here.
And we went assorted with these, so there's a few different flavors in there.
One of my favorite Timbit from Tim Hortons, which they don't always have, is the sour cream glaze.
They don't always have it because it's everyone's favorite.
I know, it's so good. And I don't think I saw any in there, which makes me sad.
But
sometimes you have to travel around and ask at all the Tim Hortons
the
until you
blueberry
find
is
it.
good though.
Yeah.
So.
but much like most places in the country, if there's a Dunkin' every few hundred feet, Tim Hortons is kind of the same way in Buffalo.
Yeah.
More than that, depending on what stretch of the B-roll you use, in the one clip there's a Tim Hortons on the right. You go through two lights,
And there's a Tim Hortons
and there's
on
a
the
Tim
left.
Hortons on the left.
Yeah, so if you miss the first one, you can get the second.
right.
And the crazy part of it is, if you go to the one on the right, sometimes they mess up your food. If you go to the one on the left, the food is always perfect every time. So
Just goes to show
the extra half a mile sometimes is worth it.
All right, so let's go ahead and give this a taste. This is one of our go-tos when we're in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Is Tim
It's
Hortons.
also a present that our family brings us down from Buffalo. You can buy their ground coffee. And so pretty much just about every trip, my parents will bring down a big canister of Tim Hortons coffee for us so we can have it at home.
That's a cup of coffee.
Yeah. I really like Tim Hortons coffee.
I like it a lot more than Dunkin', honestly, because I will drink Dunkin' if it's the only option.
Yeah.
But Dunkin', I have to have cream and sugar in.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons, I can
And
drink.
I know
black.
Joelle and I are probably the oddballs in the country, but we hate Starbucks. So,
Their coffee. It's
Their
just
coffee,
really, really
yeah.
bitter
but
at the end.
this is a nice cup of coffee. It's not bitter.
The other thing about Tim Hortons is when you order your coffee, you can do weird things like get a double or a triple,
Which
would
means
be
double cream,
2 cream,
double
2
sugar.
sugar, 3
Right.
cream, 3 sugar. They do have a hidden menu called the Wayne Gretzky.
Ooh, I didn't know about that.
You don't want it. His number was 99 or something like that. So it's 9 cream, 9 sugar.
Oh my God.
goodness.
It's legitimately a thing you order just for the sake of ordering, and it's
Right.
you're drinking cream and sugar with a little bit of coffee. But it is a thing you can do. You can order the Wayne Gretzky.
That's a good coffee.
One of the things I really love about Tim Hortons is it just smells so good
Yeah.
too when you get it or when it's brewing. It just smells so quintessentially coffee.
Yep.
I don't know, it's wonderful.
All right, so let's move on to the
Iced cappuccino.
So
This is definitely one of the more popular cold
Again,
drinks.
a Tim Hortons thing. The other hidden menu option for it is you can actually get it made with chocolate milk. You can also get it with whipped cream on it, or sorry, whipped topping.
This is the coffee drink for people who don't like coffee. Because it has a hint of coffee in it, but it's not bitter. It's super sweet. It's creamy. It's like a little bit of coffee with a lot of milk and
if
sugar.
you go to 7-Eleven and get like a Slurpee, that's the same kind of machine this comes out of.
Yeah.
They just add cream to it. It's very sweet.
Yeah,
it is
it's
very
good.
sweet. Yep.
It's
Great in the summertime.
Yeah, it's definitely a summertime drink.
All right, Mom is sitting off camera and she's waiting for us to pass it to her. So Mom wants the iced cappuccino real
Now you're ready
bad.
for this? If you drink the iced cap
The coffee will be much.
and then you drink the black coffee, the coffee is perfect.
All right, let's do Timbits.
Yep.
Which one do you want, Joel? Do you want the blueberry or no?
Oh, you can have the blueberry. I'll go
Okay,
with
good.
something else. What are these? Do you know what those are? Are those just old-fashioned glaze?
Yeah, probably old-fashioned glaze.
I'll go with chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay.
So I guess I got blueberry.
Yep,
Yeah.
you got blueberry.
And they have like a thick coating of icing on them, like they're very iced
And is that the sour cream?
No.
No.
That's old fashioned.
No,
Fashioned.
this one.
No, that's
No.
just glazed, like
That's your
like
like
a yeast donut.
Gotcha.
yeah, like you could compare it to like
So,
Krispy Kreme
yeah.
almost,
Yep.
just not
Yep.
as light.
All right, so let's give them a taste.
I think they're definitely very specific to Tim Hortons. Like they don't taste like
Stop.
everybody else's
Stop.
donuts.
You would know better than I would because you worked for Dunkin' for a while.
That's true.
So
Is it just like a donut?
it's like a donut. I mean, they're nothing like they're good. I mean, but they're not like.
The best donuts you've ever had in your entire life?
Well, I don't know that any donut is the best donut.
Yes,
I've
the
had.
ones we had in Portland.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right. Those
They
donuts.
got fancy flavors.
I didn't
Yeah.
know.
All right, let's rate
All
Tim Hortons. The coffee, the iced cappuccino, and the Timbits.
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I
Yep.
think Tim Hortons is just a great place as far as coffee
I
goes.
give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, as far as coffee shops go.
Yep.
It's a 9 out of 10 because once in a while the coffee is a little inconsistent on the amount of cream and sugar.
But
Yeah.
I think you get that anywhere you go. But still, it's a good place. As I said,
And it's
one of our
another
regulars.
must stop when we come up to visit Buffalo, visit family in Buffalo.
So if you've never had it and you're not in Canada, yeah, give it a shot.
Yeah.
It's worth a stop and the taste. So we're gonna move on to the hot dog because coffee and hot dogs is
It's totally
So-
great together.
So it's not just a hot dog though, it is a Salen's hot dog.
Right.
right. Now Buffalo
Which is Buffalo.
known for these hot dogs. They have all natural casings. They're 100% beef, right?
Yeah. I can't eat any other hot dog because to
Yeah.
me they're all gross.
It is one
Like-
of those things that will ruin you. As if you're a fan of Ballpark
Oh,
Franks and
yeah.
you have one of these, you will never go back to Ballpark Franks. And to go along with it, this is also a Buffalo thing. Weber's brand. It's a horseradish mustard, which is big here in Buffalo. Now I know Joelle won't
Yeah.
give that a shot, but
I'm not a big fan of horseradish,
won't
but it
give
says a continued staple of great Buffalo-made food products. So it's made right here in Buffalo.
I might smear some on.
We're
just
gonna
to
give it a shot.
try.
Shake it up first. It's got that little
Shaky,
watery
shaky,
layer
shaky,
on
shaky.
top.
You
I
don't
want
like
that.
mustard snot.
I don't want mustard water. It's like ketchup water. You don't want that.
Mustard snot.
Oh, well, what I was saying, one of the best
Crusty mustard.
One of the best things about this hot dog is because of the all-natural casings, when you grill it, it like snaps when you
Yep.
bite into it. It's not mushy. It has like a bite to it, which is really, really nice.
Now, the
And this
perfect
is
hot
the
dog is
foot long.
Weber's.
And it's from
Ted's, right?
Ted's, which is a
Ted's.
local hot dog place where you actually get in line and you order your food, and then as you're walking down the line to pay for it, you watch them
It
cook
gets
your food on the
cooked
grill.
in front of you over a charcoal grill,
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
and then they ask you what you want on it, and they
Yeah.
put it on for you. And
yeah.
I think the nearest thing that most people would be able to connect to would be a Nathan's hot dog. I think
okay.
they're very similar. And I know
they
they're
are,
more-
but they still taste weird compared
Well,
to
yeah.
a Salem.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and give it a try.
This hot dog just tastes like my childhood.
Now I could eat these cold, hot.
I will say, usually if
Raw?
we make these, like if we cook them back home, because sometimes we'll take frozen packs home, I do like them blacker than this. That being said, it's still a really good hot dog.
I can microwave these and eat them.
Yeah.
I don't care. They are that good.
We have had some of Stuart's family members that have come up and had hot dogs here in Buffalo, or we've had them at home. And they're like, oh my gosh, these hot dogs are so good. Can I get some to take home?
Right.
So it's kind of funny.
Yeah, so here in Buffalo, definitely got to have a Salen's hot dog.
Yep. You can buy them at the grocery store, or you can go to Ted's.
All right, Luke, so what would you give that hot dog?
10 out of 10. Perfect hot dog.
10 out of 10 as far as hot dogs go.
Only,
Yep, me
only
too.
hot dog I'll eat.
Yep, delicious.
At least only one I'll eat and enjoy entirely.
So this is the last like savory item we have, and this is bison chip dip. It's French onion chip dip, and it's also an only Buffalo
They
food.
say bison wrong.
No, it's bison.
That's how we say it. We have the biggest bag of chips ever made in
I also have the
I
biggest chip. It's half
almost
my
disappear.
face.
You do almost
do
disappear.
The video looks so much better. Oh,
Aww. That wasn't very nice. I'm gonna get a fold over chip because that's my favorite.
All right, so let's get into tasting this bison dip.
the video. Bison dip. Bison. Mm-hmm. That is what French onion dip should be.
It's a good dip. I mean, I don't know that it's any better or worse than any other French onion.
Oh no, it's better.
So, I will say that I think compared to like Hell of a Good Dip, this is creamier.
Well, it's made with real sour cream.
Yeah, and you get that tang, that sour creamy tang.
Yeah,
It's
so I
also
mean,
gluten free.
oh, well, there you go. That's something to know. But it is a good dip. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's pretty good.
9 out of 10 for dips.
Yeah, me too. 9 out of 10.
But I know I'm going against their childhood. So,
You are.
You're
outsider.
going against my entire life, not just my childhood.
so let's try the.
Done
Can
with
grab
you.
the Logan?
No, I can't grab it now. I'm done with you. Now this is also warm, so
Righty tighty.
Lefty.
no. Before I say that, it's non-carbonated. It's also kind of warm, which
Yeah.
to me makes it kind of gross.
It's room temperature.
It is room temperature. You would obviously get it cold when you order it at like
But
restaurants and
it's
stuff.
a non-carbonated.
And apparently it is a
syrup.
blend of blackberry and raspberry, I think is what it said. Alright, so yeah, this is a
A non-carbonated,
Yeah,
like a
basically.
sweet, like Hawaiian punch, but not Hawaiian punch.
So when you smell
Like a
it,
flat
it's gonna
grape soda.
smell. Yeah, it's legitimately gonna smell like a flat grape soda,
alright.
only way sugarier.
Well, it's actually not bad. Room temperature.
Once again, it takes me back to my childhood. This was like a special treat we got when we would go out to eat, or like go to a fast food restaurant, and then let's get Logan.
Mighty
Like-
Taco has it.
Mighty Taco does have it. You can also order it online if you want to pay $30 for 2 2-liter bottles.
In
From
case you're
Amazon.
curious, this costs $1.09 here. So it might actually be cheaper for you depending on your location
To drive and get
here, buy it, drive home, and fill up your gas tank.
So it is, yeah, it's very Buffalo area. Apparently it is bottled in Saratoga Springs, New York, is what it says, wherever that is. But yeah, I mean, it's nice if you want a sweet drink that's not soda.
Not carbonated.
You mean pop?
Not a carbonated soda. You can say all the wrong words you want, but yeah, I mean, I really like this, and it's definitely worth trying at least once. So when you're in Buffalo and you're making your trip to Mighty Taco, make sure you get yourself a Loganberry.
I will
Right.
say,
shot.
if you do not like incredibly sweet things, you're not gonna like it
Yeah.
because
It's definitely
very
kind of like a kid
sweet.
drink.
Yeah.
Well, a kid all the way up to like mid-30s.
Yeah, but it's good.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I would give it an 8 out of 10 as well.
I'm not the biggest fan of Loganberry because I always thought it was very, very, very sweet. So it's like a 5 or a 6.
All right.
It's not too bad though. So that depends on taste.
All right. So this is the end of like our savory or main food. Next, we have a ton of ice cream.
All right, so we've got some different ice creams or custards or whatever we want to call them here, and they're from 2 different companies, I guess you would say.
Both
first-
local.
Yes.
Both local, yeah. So we've got these 3, which are from Anderson's, and I don't know exactly what the flavors are.
Apparently, it's originally started in the Bronx, and then they
Yep.
moved to the Buffalo area and opened.
Their stand on Kenmore Ave in 1947.
Yeah, so they've been around for over 50 years, so that's pretty cool.
It allowed them to move to a 3rd larger location on Sheridan Drive. even.
So this was another sweet treat that we had as a kid growing up if we got to stop at Anderson's. That was
Fun
like a
fact.
special.
On the first snow of the year,
It's free, right?
you can go get a free cone from Anderson's.
Yeah.
Because when it's snowing, you want ice cream.
Hey, when you live in Buffalo,
When
it
you
doesn't
live-
matter what the weather is.
When you
like
live
That's
in
because
Buffalo, the
it's-
ice cream is warm to you, okay?
And that's because it starts snowing in July, and
No, it was like 95 in July.
All right, so this
no one
is
saw that.
this one is double chocolate chunk.
Double chocolate chunk, which I kind of want to end on this one because I know I'm going to hate
All right,
that.
well then let's set that
Then
aside.
start
Let's
with
start.
the-
This
start
is
with
white
the white
chocolate
chocolate.
raspberry.
All right.
Which I'm probably gonna like.
White
too.
chocolate raspberry. I hate white chocolate.
But you like raspberry.
I do, so you've ruined something good by putting it in something terrible.
Oh, stop.
Hit me up.
It doesn't smell like anything, so there's that.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, what's that in there? I got a
Raspberry.
chunk. No.
Oh, there's chocolate
There's
chunks
a
too?
chunk of like a. It looks like a like a tiny Reese's, but I bet you it's got raspberry in it.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I
Oh
hate
my
white
God.
chocolate.
No, that's good.
That's disgusting.
It tastes just like white chocolate with raspberry.
That's delicious.
Ew.
Again, you're allowed to be wrong.
Yuck.
Oh my gosh. What is the...
Here, go in again.
Yeah, what is the little...
Why would you
cup in there?
ruin raspberry like that?
The little cup is definitely chocolate, and I think it's got raspberry goop in it.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure I get one.
You're gonna want one. It's delicious.
I have no problem rating that
Give me
at
that
a
back.
3 out of 10.
Gosh, you're like
Nope.
a 10 out of 10.
I wouldn't go that high. I'm gonna go with like a solid 8.
Yuck.
That is
Oh
good
my gosh,
ice cream.
All right. So
This one's birthday cake.
Not done yet.
we're all
Or cake
agreed
batter?
that white chocolate raspberry is a 3 out of 10. All right.
We do not all agree.
Liar.
So what is this?
Cake batter. So it looks like it's maybe yellow cake ice cream with chocolate cake chunks in it.
Maybe.
I don't know. Don't forget about me. I love
Don't
cake batter
you
ice cream.
forget about me.
Don't sing that. We're gonna be
It wasn't 15 seconds. We're fine.
It's got no smell to it, like all ice cream.
It smells
No,
like
it
cake.
smells like
No, it
cake.
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It tastes like cake.
Mm-hmm.
Like cold cake.
No, like if you lick the beater after you make one of those box cake mixes, that's it.
That's
It's
good.
okay.
You are like a party pooper.
I would give that a 6 out of 10.
I will say I like the white chocolate raspberry more.
Me too.
So that's gonna be like a 6.
I give it a 7.
So we're all still agreed that the white chocolate raspberry is
Go
a 3
away.
out of 10. All right. Now this,
Double chocolate chip.
I can already tell is going to be a 15 out of 10.
I feel like you like chocolate.
And my opinion is what matters.
done with you. Oof.
Joel's
This one's
mom
still
is
pretty
making
frozen.
obscene gestures at us.
No, she wants to know if it's creamy and smooth and...
And rich.
She'll find out because she's gonna eat some after. So what's the difference?
Okay.
Ready? Ooh,
Let's
that's
see.
a very rich chocolate.
That's
That is.
ice cream. That's delicious.
That's a very rich chocolate.
I still like the white chocolate raspberry batter.
Absolutely not.
I have to be in the mood for a lot of chocolate.
That's a 10 out of 10. If you're a chocolate lover, that is a 10
If
out
you're,
of 10.
I'll agree with you on that. If you are a chocoholic, that's a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
It's
So-
closer to a 7 for me.
As far as ice cream goes, though, it is definitely very creamy.
Yes.
So they're a frozen custard technically.
Is that what they are?
Yeah. So it is going to be creamier than your average ice cream because it's custard.
And Mom and Dad went and picked it up for us, and at Anderson's, they had like a whole ice cream counter. Like there's probably, I don't know, 30 different flavors you could choose from. 20? I bet at least 20. And they their flavors change seasonally, so you can get probably more fruit and that kind of fresher things in the summertime, and maybe richer kind of flavors in the winter.
And they change them frequently enough that you can go in one week and go in a week later, and they
It's a
might
bunch
have a
different.
completely different.
So it does sound
lineup.
like that they'll have pretty much anything for anyone when it comes
At some
to their
point in
flavors.
time.
So
All right, the last ice
Two.
cream we have is from Lake Effect Ice Cream, and they are
They're out of Lockport. Was
right.
their original location. They have a couple more now. They're gonna be more like your
small batch.
small batch, more expensive.
Yeah, like it says
Um,
artisan ice cream on them.
You can find it at some of the local stores. You can find it at Wegmans, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and one of the things we got, the one flavor, which is Paula's Glazed Donut, because one of the Buffalo things we wanted to get but didn't end up getting was Paula's Donuts, which is a local donut shop where they open up Saturday morning and there's like a long line of people waiting to get their donuts and they sell
Saturday
out real
and
quick.
Sunday, there's a line out the door for a solid 45-minute wait to get a
Yeah,
dozen of
so
donuts.
we never got to that, but we figured we'd get the donuts and the ice cream.
Boom.
Alright, let's try the glazed donut ice cream. I think I may have had this one. We went out to the actual Lake Effect ice cream shop, and they have a flight that you can get where you get like 6 different flavors.
A flight of ice
A
cream.
flight of ice cream.
Ice cream flight.
I'm eating.
I don't care for that.
No? He's wrong.
I mean, it's a
It's
donut.
delicious.
And it's weird because it's in the consistency of ice cream.
Yeah, but the ice cream is rich and creamy and delicious.
When the donut hits you, that's the weird part. You're like, this flavor shouldn't be out of this.
But I feel like there's like a caramely flavor to it or something.
So that's the glaze.
Yeah.
That's the glaze you're getting.
I like it.
I don't care for it.
I'm not a huge fan of that either.
It's almost whipped cream and flavor, which I do not like.
It's too sweet.
You think it's too sweet?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not as bad as the white chocolate junk, but
No.
I'd probably give that a 5.
Wow.
I was
not
gonna
like
go
that.
right around there too. Give it a
Nah,
5.
give it a
I
7.
don't like that.
It's
All right.
too sweet for me.
The other flavor we got was cookie dough overload. So it's vanilla ice cream blended with tiny chocolate chips and chunks of cookie dough.
Now I love cookie dough ice cream. It's my favorite.
I'm gonna start eating right away.
Yes, you are. Cookie dough ice cream's my favorite.
That's better.
Ice cream.
I don't think I like the ice cream.
And maybe it's too creamy for you.
I think it might be.
He's weird.
But you're a consistency person.
I am a
so-
consistency person. For me, this tastes like cold pudding, which I don't like.
What?
It might be because it sat out like and came in and out of the freezer a bunch of times.
You know, because I went into the middle where it was harder.
Oh, yeah?
And it's still got that whipped creamy. I don't. No. I don't
Oh.
care for that either.
The nice thing about that is it does have a lot of cookie dough in it.
That's like a solid 9 for me. Because I love cookie dough
I'm
ice
gonna
cream.
rate that as a 5 as well. I do not care for that.
Free country. You're allowed to be wrong.
I give it a 7.
So,
Although, with you, consistency.
yeah, I mean,
And-
and that's really all it comes down to with that.
It's a very, very creamy, melt in your mouth, light ice cream.
But I don't
Yeah.
know that it's the creaminess. It's the flavor. The flavor is just the ice cream flavor itself is not good for me. I don't know what it is, but
All right.
to each his own, I guess. So, I think that's it.
We have finally reached the end.
I think that was a lot of food. That is like our tour of Buffalo, I guess. Buffalo
Our
food.
food tour of Buffalo.
Okay. Out of everything, what was your favorite?
Ooh. I would have to go with the beef on wet. That was my favorite
All right.
thing out of all of it.
I don't know. No, the mighty taco burrito, the 3-cheese burrito.
Why am I not surprised? I love the wings. The wings
wings.
are always.
The wings are really good.
Those are my go-to wings, and they always will be.
Yeah. So, those are some things that you can check out if you ever come up to Buffalo. So, Mighty Taco, what is it, the 33 Speakeasy.
33 Speakeasy, Anderson's.
And most of the other stuff, the ice cream that we got that's not Anderson's, Bison Chip Dip, Weber's Mustard, that's all from
Wegmans,
Wegmans.
Tops. You can
Wegmans,
grab all of that. at
Wegmans, which is also a very, very Buffalo local thing. They started in Rochester, which is only about an hour
45
away,
minutes to an hour.
and came to Buffalo very soon after. And so it's kind of like, also that will be like the local favorite.
And then, of course, Tim Hortons. As
Pretty
well.
much any of these things that we got from any of the locations. If you fly into Buffalo, you're like a 5 or 10 minute Uber ride from any or all of them.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So, I think that will do it for us for this video. So thanks again for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that fun stuff that you do with this thing.
Hit the social media,
Yep, hit
Facebook,
up the social media
Instagram.
stuff.
Yep.
and the website.
Yep.
Yep.
All that stuff that was posted at the beginning of the video.
And it will be in the description below too.
And it will, yeah. So,
Comment that you guys like me being in the videos, because, you know.
Or not.
so yeah. So with that, we're gonna sign off here from now. So we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Later.
See ya.
Savory or main food. Next, we have a ton of ice cream. So
We have
let me grab
crap ton of
all
ice
the ice cream
cream.
out of the freezer, and we'll be right back.
I'm not going anywhere.
It's gonna be a long video of ice cream eating.
Well, Joelle's away. Let's talk about her.
You don't want to do
You know
that.
that's my sister, right?
It's fine. So you have good stories.
I don't know why you.
Once upon a time.
You even asked her. That's what I don't get.
What
I
did he
get
ask?
why she said yes to marry you, but you asked.
Why? Because he's so awesome.
I am awesome.
No, not that. Just why?
Everyone, let me know how awesome I am in the comments.
Oh my God.